Dear students of class 9A and 9B, today's topic is Emergence of Composite Culture. Chapter number 10. Points are as follows. Impact of Sufism. Moinuddin Chisti, Baba Farid, Nizamuddin Auliya, and last Salim Chisti. First one, impact of Sufism. Now, you know what is Sufism, who introduced it, and how had it become popular among the people during that period. I discussed in my previous class. Now, what are the main principles of Sufism? The main principles of Sufism are, number one could reach God through love and devotion, and not through blind superstitions, and not through blind observance of rituals. Number two, God is one, and love for God meant love for humanity. And number three, they believed in the equality of all people. They believed in the equality of all human beings, because all human beings are the children of God. They stressed the inner purity and self-discipline in the essential conditions of gaining knowledge of God. These are the essential principles of Sufism. Now, next point, the impact of Sufism. The impact of Sufism. You know, Sufism has great impact in the country, or great impact in the society. What are the impacts? You know, the Sufism and its liberal ideas and unorthodox, principles, the unorthodox principles of Sufism had a profound influence on, Indian society and the poets of the period. Amir Khusro was one of them. The Sufi saints preached in the language of the people. As a result, it became popular, and it promoted the growth of vernacular literature. The liberal outlook of the Sufis proved helpful in bringing the gap between the followers of Hinduism and Islam. And that's why it strengthened the unity between the Hindus and Muslims. Unity came to a considerable extent only by the efforts of the Sufis. That's why the contributions of the Sufis in the society had great impact, because of establishing the concept of brotherhood, the concept of brotherhood of man, the concept of, equality of man, and the concept of, understanding of man, the concept of love and sympathy for each other among men. So these are the most important contributions, and it left vivid impression in the society during the contemporary age under the Sufis. And next point, Amir Khusro. Next point, Khaja Moinuddin Chisti. Who was Khaja Moinuddin Chisti? Khaja Moinuddin Chisti. Khaja Moinuddin Chisti was a Sufi saint. He dedicated his life for the cause of human beings. He dedicated his life for the cause of religious upliftment And not only that, Khaja Moinuddin Chishti, when he came to India in the year 1192, and then he also inspired the people of India. Especially he came to Delhi. First he came to Delhi, and later he shifted to Ajmer. But while leaving Delhi, he attracted millions of people of Delhi who also came with him to Ajmer. His fame spread far and wide, far and wide. He died in the year 1235 CE. His mausoleum or dargah is at Ajmer, and it is a place of pilgrimage. Thousands of people come every year from all over the world to see the dargah of Moinuddin Chishti, Khaja Moinuddin Chishti. And next one, another important is Baba Farid. Who is Baba Farid? Baba Farid also is an important, Sufi saint. Baba Farid was actually a disciple. He was actually a disciple of Khaja Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki. He was a disciple of Khaja Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, and Khaja Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki also was a disciple of Khaja Moinuddin Chishti, because both of them came to India with that Muhammad Ghori, and during the time when they invaded India, they established their influence in Indian territory. Both of these two Sufi saints came with them. Who are they? Khaja Moinuddin Chishti and Khaja Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, and both of them remained there in India. And Khaja Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, also had become a great disciple of Khaja Moinuddin Chishti. And Baba Farid also became a great disciple of Khaja Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki. So they preached, they preached for love of God. According to them, according to Baba Farid, God was the supreme authority, omnipotent. That's why everyone should have respect, faith. Everyone should have belief for the Almighty God. Some of his verses are included in the Holy Guru Granth Sahib, and his followers included both Hindus and Muslims. He encouraged both Hindus and Muslims and brought them under one umbrella to work unitedly, to work together. And next one, Khaja Nizamuddin Aulia. Who is Khaja Nizamuddin Aulia? He was also a Sufi saint. Hazrat Khaja Nizamuddin Aulia, came to Delhi, and Nasiruddin Chirag of Delhi, both of them started working together, and later on Salim Chishti also joined. Salim Chishti also another Sufi saint. He also gained popularity during the time of Akbar. Akbar also had great respect for Salim Chishti. They praised that Iswar or Allah are two different names of the same superior being. That means they are the two sides of a same coin. And Nizamuddin Aulia lived in Delhi during the during the reign of Alauddin Khilji, Nizamuddin Aulia, and preached religious tolerance and love for humanity, love for human beings. And later on, Salim Chishti came. Later, Salim Chishti also gained popularity and became a popular saint. Especially Akbar had great respect for Salim Chishti. After the death of Salim Chishti, Akbar constructed the great mausoleum at Sikri, that is known as Fatehpur Sikri. It was constructed, it was made of white marble. It was made of white marble. And not only that, it also a number of also building constructed within that circle, Fatehpur Sikri, by Akbar, in the name of his beloved wife. One vast palace also was constructed. That was Jodhabai Palace. It was also constructed at Fatehpur Sikri. Fatehpur Sikri is not only a place of many buildings, mausoleums constructed by the Mughals, but also a place of pilgrimage, not like Ajmer, but it is a place of historical interest, and people all over the whole world comes every year. People come every year to witness a number of buildings constructed by Emperor Akbar, and that very Selim Chisti's mausoleum, that is Fatehpur Sikri. So this is about today's discussion, my dear students. Next day, the remaining part. Thank you. Sorry, next day, Sunday. So we meet again on Monday. Thank you.